Finally, the fish ladder for the Holyoke fish for 2025. The 2025 season is ready to go. Finally, it's starting Wednesday, May 7th, 2025, and then it ends June 15th, 2025. So fish ladder in Holyoke returns. The Holyoke fisher returns after 2 years. So how about this video? How about show my old fish rod videos back in 2019? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm thinking one's male, one's female. I'm pretty sure I'm telling they're both together because one's a male, one's a female. The carp is.
That's unusual, huh, Nathan?
Yeah.
Well, we came at the right time.
6, 7, 8.
Oh, there's a lot. Sea lampreys. There they are. You see, there's actually 2 carps. There are a couple. '27 episode will be better. Yeah, I can see those 2 carps there. Oh, these are called common carp.
Why?
Oh, is this striped bass? Right there, I saw it. It was small. It was actually kind of small.
They think you're one of them. Yep, they do.
So it's... Bigger shads look most of them are. It's I kind of saw a striped bass, like.
Oh, okay. So
Striped bass. There was actually small one. I mean, the striped bass right there was.
Okay, because I mean, based on your.
Or there was more than one. I've seen. Yep, there's more than one striped bass. Can you barely see on video?
Oh, they do put.
They have put millions
In this river, but they never come back. So it's like so a few stragglers that may show up in a year.
Yeah.
May just be people
That's like most of
who probably still this river
or something else.
or a river up in Maine.
Or,
Okay.
or this might be their actual river that they eat from, but so few of them come this far south that all that stock they put in, salmon or money, they to find the exact spot that they spawn. If they don't, they reabsorb their eggs and don't lay them. So there's millions that so we're saying, okay, they're not coming back.
What?
That also means
They're
they're not spawning.
They're going back in that.
The carp?
Yeah.
I've wondered that. Like,
Fascinating.
every year it's like there's less and less, and this year it's like gone.
What they used to do is they would take the salmon and they would milk it, take the eggs out, mix it with the milk, and raise them in a tank, in a fish tank.
So they do something
Yes.
Carps, I saw it.
When that egg hatches, it imprints on the water it's in. So
in that water.
if I have it in a tank that cement, that those chemicals leach into the water, they are never, ever gonna find that spot. Even though I'm using river water, it's not gonna be the same as water that's not contained.
And so do they still
Nature.
salmon up there? Or
No.
no? Okay, because I remember years ago it was such a big
It was a
deal.
big,
back
yeah.
then.
No.
Okay.
It's been about
Striped bass.
like 10 years that the program has been. They found
Somewhere around there was a small striped bass.
Yeah.
The neighborhood tree.
Big Y 799.
There's a carp. There's two of them again.
What is this?
It's the same tune.
Well, probably the only kind that was in
Ready, young woman.
Sneak one in. There's a salmon. $7.99 a pound. What is it?
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
So basically what happens to the eggs is that they hatch, they go down, they come back, but they don't lay and they just die.
They do.
Yep.
The mouth is kind of weird for that shrimp, but
Well, no, they just don't. You can't trick Mother Nature. You know, you can't just take her and take them out. You
Go to the bathroom.
can try,
Would be nice.
but we haven't been able to trick Mother Nature into doing what we want. Thank you.
Here is when it empties
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So you'll see the water going down, and whatever fish is in there will be
two carps again, the same exact ones.
right.
Coming up, man.
They are swimming like where that brick is.
Yep.
So it's not, but you can see, them putting in the bowl right there. Out, and there's one that they want to go out, and they spray it to get it out. So they can do the elevator. And so then they are swimming, you probably walk past them.
That dead one is still there.
Right.
Off the left. And there's one to go to the left, but they can't because there's a gate there. Counters are on the other side, so they periodically will open that gate and let them through,
and then some through and close the dam.
Striped bass,
So
some
then it
video.
goes back and forth. Yeah, a lot of us striped bass are very small. That they're not like most people talk about striped as being big, not ours. Most of what you see is shad, very, very bright fish because they can smell their way back to their birthplace, and the sea lamprey. I think they look like they're dancing. They are parasites though, on fish, not in our rivers, but in the ocean. They attach to a fish, and they're called vampire fish, so you can imagine what they are eating. But in our rivers, they're not doing that. In our rivers, their 100 teeth are starting to fall out. Their 2 eyes are going blind. They have a 3rd eye on top, which keeps them with navigation. And they're not eating in our rivers or other shads. They're only coming out to give birth. They return? 20 to 30%. The lamprey will die. They will nourish the babies and the rest of the river population. The shad, 20 to 30%, will go back to the ocean. And of that, 5% will come for a second season. So there was a fish earlier here that looked really either old or had some issue with its face. So yeah. And we get resident fish too. So the lift continues throughout the fall. At least 4 times during the day, the lift will go up to bring fish over the dam, and then we have the downward passage for them to return. So sturgeon, only 2 have come up, and we should be seeing more sturgeon, but probably after we close.
Those are shit.
Yes, those are shad, the nice shiny silver. The females are bigger because a third of their body is egg. Yeah.
Well, it's still great, but those are
But
On video, I got it. I just got it on video.
they look like they
I got the teeth on video. Second time. See him open his mouth on video. Second time. Second time.
Yeah, they are very tight. So they look like when they build their nest, they build like a little
Are they vampire fish?
and then they stay in the water just
Until the next one. This one's right here. Then we go 45 minutes for tail piece. It's really 17 for the tail piece.
Most are American shads. Like, every day it was actually most American shads. Sea lamprey. Last day today. Right there is sea lamprey, but most are American shads. Like every year there's like most American shads. But the very first sturgeon first appearance here was actually 1996. There's another sea lamprey. They're always brown, but a picture no possible. There's like not any possible for a bottle of that because there's no possible. There's no possible way that could be a bottle because there's not any because it's actually more rare too. But this one here is American eel right there is actually kind of don't come up after me. But these I've seen like a few days ago I saw this. American eel is actually you don't see it often. This is actually kind of they seem to be pretty rare to come to the fish battle because not often they don't come here not often because it's actually pretty rare for here. I bet you.
Yeah.
Mommy, I'm gonna go check on this. I'm gonna go check on
There's just only a few streamer price, just a few. Oh, whoa, whoa, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. It could have been bluegill. First time. Picture was much better than last year. It was actually a bluegill. It was actually, yeah, I saw it berry. I got in view of berry. It was actually a bluegill. First time. Picture was much better. Picture first time to get a close up too. But
Oh, you got a real good one?
yeah, but it's actually kind of good too. Pretty, just. Cause that one's actually kind of like.
Okay, yeah.
But still, it's actually kind of a big bluegill. It's actually.
How big was it? That big?
No, it's actually a smaller. It's actually kind of like the hand size.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, something like that. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's a secret. There's actually a hidden. One of my videos from last year, it was actually a hidden. It showed like a bluegill like last year. But I remember last year I saw a bluegill just. But like kind of like last year, it might have been the first time I got an eel view. I saw the bluegill. I might have saw like a bluegill last year. Last year I saw a bluegill here. This might be the second appearance. Returns. It could have been a bluegill. Cause that shape, if that was that shape like that, means it's actually a bluegill. But not often they don't come up here. Bluegills don't come up here often. They just stay where they at because they're like freshwater. That's what it is. But shads are like the salt water.
Everybody know why the shad are swimming in circles? The shad are swimming in circles because there's a counting room right next door on the left. That's upstream, and they want to go that way, but the gates are closed because they let them through to count them periodically. They don't let them all at the same time, or they couldn't count them all. So they were in circles looking for a way to get out. Once the gates open, they go that way. So you may notice as you watch after a while, there's fewer and fewer fish circling here. And then the next lift will come.
Now I don't see any fish. Should I just count it already? Or no? See my buddy right there. Striped bass right there. A bigger. Because well, it's actually a bigger.
Is there striper one fine? Yeah. Okay, yeah, a little schooling.
That's actually that looks like a bigger striped bass than last time.
Were you able to see the carp in here?
Didn't see a carp, but I saw a bluegill.
Okay, there were carp earlier. Maybe they've gone through the gates already.
Yes.
Yeah, there were a couple today also. Yeah, there was a big one. His nose was all kind of smashed up there. But I would just say he ran into the wall. I thought it was hooks, but you said he ran into the wall. Nice and filling fish?
It was like there was a lady, and as soon as she started talking about like her seeing carps yesterday.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
The young lady in the wheelchair, talking to her about carp, and all of a sudden
But the carp's actually kind of big.
Oh, yeah.
Still.
Was that the striper? Same one?
But still, I saw like the striped bass yesterday, but today it was actually kind of bigger because it was actually kind of, it might have been older striped bass. 6 minutes. Striped bass right there again.
10 minutes till the next lift outside.
But Daddy, I bet you I want to wait for the T race.
There we go.
The striped bass.
10 minutes?
Yes. 10 minutes for that.
Yeah, yesterday.
Hello, ow.
You're going to see what the lamprey looks like when it's attached to the glass.
I'm going to go outside for a minute.
Okay. Still, like, there's only one bluegill still on that video, but much better because the quality looks like way better to see too. See right there. Jump, just like a carp, just jump like that. The zebra is acting like a carp. Right there, there. That was a big one. It looks like a female. That shadow will be like a female, kind of. Looked like a pregnant, kind of. But still not even a good shot, because good shots are actually getting hard now. Let's see. Good shots or no good shots yesterday. Because still, I saw it showed there's like no good shots yesterday or today. Today, no good shots, including yesterday. There's algae. There's algae. There's actually algae in this still. At some point, this should be clean because the algae is getting like a bit worse. Algae seems to be like getting more greenish. In the windows, I actually see more greenish in the windows. Still, see, it's getting darker. Look at the sky. It looks getting darker. You see what? See that it's getting darker out? Because it could be more raining out now. It is raining. It's gonna get more murky than yesterday. Yesterday was kind of.
Swim 86 miles up to the dam here, get the elevator ride, swim up further, lay their eggs, and
a striped bass again.
So they do this with mature ones get like this, and they turn silver, and they're really big. Oh, there's that carp.
What?
Bad mouth.
That carp, what? What happened to that mouth? It was strange.
Biologists told me they think he swam into the wall.
What happened to his mouth? What happened to that mouth? It's actually crooked. Wow, that's there goes that. Wow. Wow, that mouth is kind of crooked. Crooked mouth. Wow, that mouth's kind of crooked. A crooked mouth. But Daddy, it was not a bluegill, it was actually a pumpkin seed.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's because that was not even bluegill, it was actually pumpkin seed. It was actually, right now, in there is two pumpkin seeds. Because it was not even bluegill, it was actually like a pumpkin seed, because they're like different, there's actually like, there's still a difference between bluegill and pumpkin seed.
It's Magikarp. Magikarp.
The real Magikarp actually is.
Bye, Magikarp.
But that's a pumpkin seed right there. It is. So that looked like a pumpkin seed. It was actually a flower right there. I saw it. Yeah, so it was not even bluegill. It was actually a pumpkin seed. It was actually like a big one. It was not even a bluegill. It was actually pumpkin seed. There was actually a difference because the color was actually kind of different. The pumpkin seed is actually kind of different. but Magikarp's actually kind of like Magikarp's actually a Pokemon. Magikarp's actually from Pokemon. Magikarps are
Magikarp.
yes.
That on the seeing things.
But still, there was actually still pumpkin seeds. There's actually like kind of two pumpkin seeds. There's actually like there's two.
Sure. Mommy, can we go over the other way?
The striped bass right there. I saw it.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Mommy, can we go over the other way? Can we go over the
Carp. Wait, there's two carps. So there was not one. There was actually two. Striped bass cooning. There was not one carp. There was actually two. See, there was actually two. Another couple of carps.